Hey guys, the holidays are upon us. I'm gonna be showing you all how to do the perfect Thanksgiving feast so you could prepare the perfect Thanksgiving feast at home. What makes this the world's most juiciest turkey? Butter and brine. Pickling spice, fennel, cumin. I also like adding a little bit of orange skin to my brine, sage and rosemary, some sliced garlic and some onion, some salt and sugar, and we're gonna pour the brine into the ice to bring it down to temperature, and you wanna put it in legs first. Turkey should brine for at least 24 hours to take effect. Before you roast your turkey, you wanna prepare a base of mirepoix, 50% onion, 25% carrot, 25% celery. Fresh rosemary and sage, and the next. Start with 2 pounds of unsalted butter. Add some dry rubbed sage, fresh parsley and basil, and a little black pepper. And put it in between the skin. Throw a little vegetable into the cavity, into our pan. I like to add a little quart of stock. Now if you don't have turkey stock laying around, chicken stock will do just fine. And into the 400-degree oven. Now that our turkey is about halfway cooked, we're gonna use some of that leftover butter we had and put her back in. You can't have a juicy turkey without my world famous stuffing to soak up the dressing. Starts off with our homemade sage sausage. We use toasted Italian bread, some herbs and spices. We start with about 1 pound of sausage stuffing. Finely mince some carrots and some shallots. As your sausage is frying up, add a little butter, keep it nice and juicy, and then we're gonna add our shallots and carrots. I add a little fennel seed, some rubbed sage, basil and parsley, and a little garlic. From your roasted turkey, you wanna add about 1 quart of the dripping. I like to use day-old Italian bread, and I cut it into nice big square chunks. Take your bread chunks, and we're gonna give them a little toast in the oven. And add our stocking stock. I add a few pats of butter, cover with a bit of aluminum, and in the oven it goes for about 15 minutes. Let's take a look. Oh, it's perfect. For our next side dish, we're gonna make our maple glazed sweet potatoes. I like using smaller potatoes. You wanna peel about 2-3 pounds. After you peel the potatoes, you wanna make sure you cut them about 2 inches thick. Once we have our sweet potatoes cut, in a pot of boiling water, I add a little vanilla bean paste and some Chinese 5-spice. The sweet potatoes are just soft to the touch. They're ready to come out and be glazed. We're gonna add a little molasses, some Vermont maple syrup, and a little cornstarch. And I like using regular white sugar. In a roasting pan, lay your sweet potatoes out, drizzle in some of the glaze, a few pats of butter, and a little bit more sugar for the glaze. From this point, it should take about 15 minutes in the oven. Our sweet potatoes should be ready. Spoon them onto your plate and drizzle a little extra sauce. Beautiful. Last but not least, you can't have a Thanksgiving meal without a proper dessert. We're gonna make 2 different cheesecake batters. Our white chocolate regular cheesecake and our pumpkin swirl cheesecake. We take our cookies, toast them up a little bit and pulverize. We add a little bit of sugar to it and of course, melted butter. Give it a good mix. Make sure your crust is nice and smooth. Once your crust is in a pan, slip it into the refrigerator. 3 pounds Philadelphia cream cheese, pinch of salt, sugar, eggs, vanilla bean paste, sour cream, and a little heavy whipping cream. We're gonna remove half the batter and add in our pumpkin puree. It's time to make our swirl. Pour a little of one and a little bit more of the other. Now it goes into our 350-degree preheated oven. I always like to do it in a water bath. And let it cool completely. And there you have it, folks. Thanksgiving dinner, Stanton Italian table style. I promise this gourmet Thanksgiving meal will not disappoint your family. Be sure to bring everyone together this holiday season.